Welcome back to and as for Nublar. I figured out why the lagoon wasn't working. I was in the wrong era. Probably was a Jurassic World era lagoon or something that was trying to snap to this Park era lagoon, which looks completely fucking identical. I'm sure it actually is a little different. But that was why it wasn't working. Homocephalies are sick again. You little fuckers. You little shits. Oh, yes, the generator's doing a thing. Understandable. Power station, please. Somewhere. Okay, let's get our lagoon figured out. So, new lagoon hatchery. Yeah. Here? Then this can continue down. To wherever. Delete you, delete you. Then we can tuck the power in probably down here. Because nobody should be going this way, ever. What's wrong with a power plant right next to the water works, you know? That's not likely to cause any problematic issues. Actually, it's a geothermal power plant, so it's not like it's really waste producing. Probably fine. So this gets rebuilt. We can work on a second clutch of elasmosaurs then, which I think I'd like to do more than just spam Leos. I'd like to mix it up. Build amenities is free.
In science,
One medium shopping. We'll just fill that up. Medium shopping. That's a small shopping, I'm pretty sure. Oh, these are all mediums. Leisure wear. Deactivate, activate. Who else died? Who else died on me? Trodons. Trodons dropping like flies, understandable.
process is in knowing which
Okay.
questions to explore
Great.
and which ones to leave alone. But
So the
but
Elasmos,
this new objective
40 minutes,
is
seconds.
the
Okay, let's just
exploring.
cut. I'll get the Elasmos set up myself. I think we'll go ahead and hire ourselves a welfare specialist, finally. She's expensive, very expensive. Actually, surprisingly, not our most expensive scientist. Hakeem here is still pricey. So not that bad, actually. 3 genetics is nice, too. But yeah, we'll grab her, and then we'll go ahead and do our lagoon upgrade. To try and push some more Liopleurodons, and we decide to do that push. 11-4. Yeah, I guess we do that. Oh, we need more logistics. So we just do you. Yeah. Yeah, that's the big motivation for me tinkering in these files is I also want to recreate a challenge mode experience that's more like the first game. That's also why I got this little Python tool I made, which is right below my camera, that randomizes what dinosaurs I use, just to kind of simulate random dig sites. But yeah, that's my single biggest complaint I've had with JWE2 since it came out is that there's no like free play challenge mode. Sandbox is way too easy and the challenge modes are way too restrictive. I like the random difficulty modifiers they add to each of them, but I just hate that they're restricted rosters, that I can't use any dinosaur I want. And I'd really love if they did random dig sites. But at least we can kind of fake random dig sites with some other tools. I'm really hoping I could figure out how to port in the penalties from challenge mode into sandbox. That'd be neat, but I don't have much faith I'll be able to figure that out. I'm not a big modder. I've done a few small things and that's about it. Yes, so we just did lagoon upgrades. Yeah, I really do. I still remain hopeful they will add it in official capacity because they've done a really good job of expanding the existing game modes and stuff in free updates. It just kind of baffles me that it hasn't been done yet. Like, a flip-on toggle to add income tax to Sandbox seems like it should be pretty easy to do, and it just has never happened. I'm kind of worried they just don't see it as any sort of priority. I'm sure we can make this work. Yeah, there we go. But I also want to be able to control and toggle the difficulty of it for my own purposes for videos. So even if it's introduced in an official capacity, I'll still want to like push for even stupidly harder challenges. Like the start of this video series that I'm doing here last week or whatever. I started with a ticket price that was 120 down from 720, and the park was like undoable. The second we made a mistake, there was no way to recover. And so it'd be fun. It's fun to be able to make things completely ridiculous on occasion in terms of difficulty. We should have enough genetics here to do Elasmosaurus. So let's do that. Our randomized genome we're looking at. I don't know if we are missing anything, actually. Oh, we unlocked strong. So the Elasmo, we said we're ignoring the last pip because of the bug. CAT, then C, AA. Okay, so this should be a C. So 1 pip to strong was the randomized thing. That pushes that to 13 genetics. Or maybe that was already 13. I thought it was 12, but maybe. So we do, yeah, just a point on you. Sure. Cap them out. Why not? I think we're mostly past the point where money's really going to be a concern, unless we have some big die-off. That could still be a concern. I probably shouldn't undersell that possible threat. We've seen that before in one of these park builds, where everything died at the same time, and suddenly we had absolutely no money left, trying to hatch the Tyrannosaurus and shit. So yeah, 16 makes me feel super safe, but we also burned through like 8K 2 episodes ago in like 2 minutes, so, or 8 million in like 2 minutes, so it could still go bad. Anyway, these guys are going to be a few minutes. Research is going to take a little while. I think we'll just pause the recording for a bit. You know, I never did upgrade my hatchery after I did that research. We got 1 Elasmosaurus egg. Is there... Oh, we never actually did this research. Wait, what? Why did I not do that research? What stopped me? Oh, it's in progress. Of course, of course. Oh, right. But we only wanted like 1 or 2 more Elasmosaurs anyway. So we weren't super concerned about that. Yeah, I remember my own game plans. Totally remember what I'm doing. Don't forget it. I think we got to put this here on this weird back angle, I guess. We could put it there. Whatever. That's fine. Whoops. I guess we'll run a path like this and then just kind of try to skirt the edge there. Yeah, okay. That works fine. Do a weird little hitchback like that. And we'll just slap down a power thing out here somewhere. It's possible that we end up expanding in this direction depending on what the last few dinosaurs that get added to the park are. So do I want to go all the way over there in a weird zigzag, or do I want to try and go like straight down here? Oh, it's obstructed by the hatchery anyway. We're kind of doomed at that point. Let's do this. That way it looks almost like there's a purpose to this with a cross piece. Why do I keep hitting escape? I don't know. I do that a lot. We can't hatch you. That'll get powered later, and then we can get the Liopleurodon going. We can get lagoon viewing galleries in here, which we might need. So, yeah, I think we do want another one of these in here. That's good enough. That's fine. And then we'll probably want 2 as well down here. Oh, we could put them at the corner. That doesn't seem that good, though. Okay, if we put one there, that covers everything really well. It's not powered. Oh my god, I need more power pylons just running everywhere. It's going to be a nightmare of power pylons. Let's flatten this out. This last residual hill here. The lagoon took care of most of this for us automatically. We'll just smooth it so it looks a little less artificial. I think that's too far to the side. So we'll do it there, even though it's probably more optimal for it to be further away. We'll just do one of these. Delete you. And I guess for power, we can just follow this power line. And stick a... Oh no, that's pretty good. Yeah, because nothing else can fit here. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Oh, everybody else is back now. I don't know what they were. Oh, they were doing the upgrade, right? You do this alone. It's only 425 for a single egg. No, we should do cheaper. We should always do cheaper. If the money ends up mattering, we'll feel bad if we don't. So just go for it. And then this one's ready to go, almost. So let's make sure we upgrade this. It's actually only 100k. I'm just going to go ahead and slap one in here. Like, I'd rather have it and not need it than forget to add it in a time when it's actually going to be relevant. It's entirely plausible that we could fit, like, 5 elasmos in here, because it really depends how their social works. Like, if their scaling is not very harsh, and it's just the initial environment condition that's harsh, 5 might be, 5, 6 even might be fine.
Anything for the dinosaurs.
Sell
Am I
expeditions
right?
disease free.
What's
This is
next
more money.
objective?
Do that. As we get a tainted feeder, classic moment. Right, fix that, please, and then fix this building that we never repaired, I guess. I feel like I've queued this up to be repaired 3 times and it's never happened. I don't know.
What's the point of having dinosaurs if we can't keep them?
Technically, a bad time to do that with disease in the park. Okay. Liopleurodon. I keep forgetting we have this done. We've, like, not done this for so long. Quillian Mountains and Lithobates. Oh, already Lithobates. Black and white. Neat. Genes. ACA. So we get Pippa Long-Lived. That's nice. Next sequence would be AAA, and then we get a G. C and a G on strong. Save and exit. It's our randomized sequence. And then, yeah, just the genetic specialist here. And we upgraded this, right? Yes. 5 eggs on that batch size. That's surprising. What's the social? 4. Oh, shit. So we do need more Leos. Like, anyway. Oops. Sorry. Please go back. Please go back. Well, in that case, we could have maybe done a wedge like this if we wouldn't have put the power station there. That one's not going to fit. Okay, I mean, I'd like to not expand this any further. So let's see what this looks like when those Leos hatch. Hopefully, since they're social, they're not as,
I'm not really
like,
asking.
needy.
You and I both know the answer.
But I'm honestly not going to hold my breath. Ranger Team 1, you have 2 jobs. Why don't you take this one? Unidentified ailment. God fucking damn it. Ranger Team. Why did this not get fixed? Wait, why did this not get fixed and why did this not get fixed? I just clicked that. What the hell? That was weird. Maybe I reset it by clicking on the lagoon? Maybe. I don't know. Excuse me. Oh, we never did hookworms research. Okay. Yes. You do that real quick. You take a rest. Okay, so that's multiple diseases. Oh, no, they were all hookworms. It was just not, we didn't know. We didn't get that information yet. Elasmo 3. We'll let him swim around a little bit and then check his sitch out. 5 Liopleurodon eggs. 4 social, so 5 is good. Yeah, they don't have anything that's going to help with their environmental needs. Cheaper incubation. Begin. 1 mil 5 cost there. Please go fast. Get this research done. 20 seconds. And this is the disease-free contract, yeah, which is not proccing because this is a thing, of course. Okay, so let's make sure we get that done. We could assign, of course, the team to this building, but we're not gonna because it feels cheap. Okay. Let's get a fish feeder for the Leo. I believe only the mosasaurs eat a shark, so I think it should be just fish feeder for everybody. We'll toss it between the viewing galleries. And then amenity coverage, 96, 95, 96. That seems fine. 99 shelter. We'll take care of that. Another Jurassic Park era shelter. Sneak it in there.
There's a tropical storm bearing down on us.
Shit.
That brings wind and rain.
Why are you
and
telling me this?
buildings and vehicles. And the smarter
Why,
dinosaurs.
why do you have special storm dialogue this deep into the campaign? Also, how long have we been in this park? We gotta check the save menu, right? Just curious because of how slow the start was before we adjusted ticket price. So let's make a save. And then let's check the save. 8.5 hours. That's pretty good for a sandbox build in terms of time and difficulty. We're not even at 4 stars. Oh yeah, right. Spare Plezzy fossil we don't care about. Shelters. Sorry, open all shelters. I guess I had them open already.
So
Whatever.
stay on your toes.
Comfort dipped to 80%. So this is a bad storm, of course. Open space, 100%. Area 3.27. So yeah, that's pretty low. I feel like their scaling's probably not very good then. 400 appeal. We'll probably just leave them at 3. Alright, one thing damaged already. Just a shop. Let's get you over there, though, because that puts you more centralized in the park to deal with other problems. I'm willing to get you just kind of running around here. Okay. Fence broken. Fence broken there. That's the new priority. Preemptively sedate the Ceratos so they don't get into the herbivore pen. That's the worst spot for the fences to go down. I had kind of hoped the that just wouldn't happen. That there's enough other fences that the exact gap between the two wouldn't be the one to go down. What the fuck? Wait. Oh, it does reset. Wait, no, that's the fence. No, it doesn't. How the fuck did that happen? Oh god, now where? Over here. Trodon fence, that gap there. Ranger team. Lagoon team. Oh my god, please let me click on it. Thank you. Where's the other Ranger team? Ranger team 1 repairing fence. Ranger team 4. Right? Ranger team. Wow, I'm all the way over here and you're still giving me Ranger team 1. Okay, there we go. 5 is already the one doing fences. 4, returning to response facility. You get to that fence if you can first. Alright, that's fixed. Heading over there. Getting some stuff done. Okay, Ceratos. You know what? We'll just leave them. We'll leave them sedated. Fuck it. Okay, we had a Trodon that was, yes, injured. Get you moved over during the storm. That's a 5. Let's just use the welfare specialist. Get that done. All right, Leos are ready to go. So we'll come back to those after the storm. Fence is repaired. We had an injury on an Apatosaurus. This one. Mobile pet. Get in there. No power. Another thing busted somewhere, maybe? Visiting Lagoon Hatchery. How about, yeah. I won't do that yet. Fix this. Fix that. Somebody else appears to be on their way to that? Okay. Oh, that's the one that's way down there. Okay. Minor fracture. A paddle with minor fracture. That is a field cure, right? Bastards in the trees. All right, there you go. Take care of that. Who else? You. Surface wounds. Mobile vet, if you would not mind. Get that other guy that you can't reach because you're dumb. Alright, shelter's closed. Building's repaired. Okay, remaining repair jobs. Yeah, let's wait on that again. We got a zip line to repair over there, this ranger station, and that might be it. Okay, another big storm dealt with. We never actually checked on the homolocephales after we released a whole nother pile of them out here, but they're doing good. I think, did we check the Mayas either? I don't know. They're also fine. Their margins are pretty good.
Taking care of
Right.
these animals, it's not just about.
Oh, I'm surprised we finished disease-free during the storm. We could have easily been screwed over by
Truth is, we're constantly learning about
infected
them
wounds or
and
something.
about us. That
Dramatic
objective
Liopleurodons.
understanding
Very dramatic, guys.
will be a good thing.
They're pretty good looking Leos. The white and black mix is pretty good for the colors. Yeah, the striping on the sides and the belly looks pretty great. So you guys, I assume, are fish. Yes. Okay, so we'll let you expand. Now. Oh, I can't see your info yet. There you go. Yeah, I mean, these always look the same. These are so hard to evaluate on an aquatic because there's no, like... They just have a full open space bar always. You don't know how big that open space is. 373 worth less than the elasmos, but not by that much. So we'll see how well 5 do in this pen if only 3 elasmos do well over there.
Take this animal.
Oh, get the Ceratos woken up.
The
Okay.
Liopleurodon, for instance.
So that marks the push for 4 stars. We have every dinosaur that's available to us. We just need to get to the star rating we need. Let's get this Troodon in here. Why don't you go down over here, maybe? You know, a little further away and try to expand that territory, maybe? They really don't like to go down in the corner, which is rather obnoxious. I mean, I guess their feeders are over here, but...
This is a carnivorous marine.
All right, let's do a replacement set of Troodons because we've lost a few to old age. I'm sure more will die. Mangrove Papurana has not changed.
And what nature created.
ACGA. Can you shut the fuck up, Dua?
Or at least find ways to exploit.
ACA. Okay, social this time's nice. Then ACA. It's pretty good. Sure, you do this. Scale and skin toughness just unlocked. I guess probably from the Leos. That would make sense. Gigant's fighting? Why are you fighting? Are you dumb? Missing ground leaf now, you think. I mean, you should just move around. But I don't like that it's happened more than once. Yeah. Okay, I mean, there was a little spot around that was not even occupied. So that's nice. Nigers are good. Aloras are good. Okay. Should be good, hopefully. The Gigants seem a little slower to move, so they might have more trouble maintaining their territory. And these guys are happy. Okay, do we think we can fit more? Like 2 or something, maybe. Do I want to try it? I don't know. I don't know. 73% appeal. Next star, 128750. Amenities down to the 80s. Guest demands here are fine. Let's patch up those amenities, shall we? I think that's the first thing to take care of down here. Large amenities, drinks, food, shopping. That is a lot of orange you want, my friend. A absolutely insane amount of orange. probably not enough orange. Still. We'll let it build. It can shift a lot after it's built, so we shouldn't assume too much. That toilet can be moved. What do we have here, though? That's like... Yeah, let's put it down here, I guess. Yeah, a ton of orange again. 341 guests, though. I guess it's really just because of the double lagoons. What chocolate? Aquarium photo booth, I guess. I'm just gonna go ahead and slap down shopping too. I mean, there's no park without getting the amenity ratings up. Okay, this has to be gift stand and photo booth. Which then leaves us with like the need for some green. Try that. Oh, maybe this can be like books. Let's try that. All right, books. Nope, not good enough. You don't need the white, you don't need the yellow, but there's only so much we can do with the orange. So this has to be something with green. So what if we do leisure wear? I mean, that might be good. Yeah, like adding a fossil display to that doesn't achieve anything, so that's fine. Hot chocolate. Very close to being good. So in that case, we do want just like a fossil display. 750 people in that shop. So that one's doing some good business. And this one's a nightmare. $34.08, 35.2, 34.08. For now, let's just do that. Okay, and what has that done for ratings? 196%. Okay, and we'll have to see if the money ticks up enough to tick us over 4 stars. I suspect it may not. And we still have a little bit of bad food rating. Down here. 327 leisure wear, ginger beer at 150, food at 150. Can we sneak a small in? No, not really. What if we activate you? That might do it. That's close. Yeah, that's close enough to patch that up. We're getting close. Very close. Very, very, very close. This probably isn't even leveled out yet. We check finances. Yeah, it still looks like it's going up. Boom. 4 stars. Okay. Final set of dinosaurs. Spinoceratops, Quetzalcoatlus, Barbadactylus. Interesting. The Quetz and the Barb, the Quetz will hunt the Barbadactylus, but we can put them in the same aviary because they won't kill that many. They don't hunt very often. Spinoceratops, where are we going to put that? He can't go, he's got to go with the Maya. Right? That's the only place it can fit. Other than giving it its own pen, I don't think that's worth it. Let's check his food type. He might be perfect. For all we know. Interesting set of the last 3. We'll have 2 aviary, 2 lagoon species. No large carnivores beyond Ceratosaurus rolled by the randomizer. Kind of crazy. Sinoceratops is ground fiber, which I think is actually not in this pen. Nope, fiber. Yeah, okay. It overlaps with the Homalocephali. The Maiasaura is also fiber, actually. Okay, perfect. All right, so Sinoceratops first, then the lagoon. Blocked by nodes. 3 with defensive. We might actually have to do that then. I mean, we can play around with some options there. It's not so bad. Actually, we have defensive unlocked. The Cats is defensive, but only C rating. Oh, did we put defensive on the Troodon at all? Oh, we might have. We'll have to check those. This is a 4, which is a little awkward. I guess we'll do the 12 just to speed it up really fast. That's fine. And then for the pterosaurs. So the pterosaurs, Barb and Ketz are both top tier pterosaurs. Let's get the hatchery unlocked right now. I'll just use you. Okay. Okay, 1 defensive at least. So let's not release these until we get the ceratopsid research done. I'm gonna finish them, but I'm not gonna release them. And that should be fine. Okay. What else do we need to do then? I mean, not really much else we need to do. We just need to get those dinosaurs out. So we just need to keep pushing that research here. So yeah, why don't we try to get this one to be a more reasonable length episode? And let's just try and push. Yeah, okay, so this is still blocked. It is, you have to release 3 dinosaurs with defensive after reaching the prerequisite. That's what I thought. Just disappointed to find out that I'd remembered how that worked correctly. So we get 1 defensive Troodon right now. Only. Were these guys defensive? They might be. That might be how we got strong. No, they're all strong. Elasmos aren't defensive either, are they? Well, we could check. No. Oh, vulnerable probably tripped over the defensive trait. Okay. And they don't have defensive genes either. Oh, they're both C's. Right, because we didn't have defensive available when we hatched any of these. Ah, but that's just removing your vulnerable. That achieves nothing. Same with you, unfortunately. 1 pip on both of those. That's what the randomizer gave us. Those are not G's. Yeah, it's not going to achieve anything. Damn. Okay, so we won't fish for it. Haha, any more lagoon creatures. What about Maiasaura? Oh, the Sino could be defensive, but no, we need the defensive before we get the Sino. Just kidding. That doesn't work either. Actually, yeah. Oh, Maya's a T. CGT. So 75% chance on Maya with the genome finished. Or the genetics assigned completely. Okay, so we just do another batch of Maiasaura. For sure. And that should get us the rest of the defensive we need to do the Sino. I'd like to get started on the Sinoceratops to end this episode, I think. Because then I know what I'm in for the final episode, which should be the next one. If everything goes all right. What am I doing? Research. So we need aviary equipment. I'm going to just push her on the job. I don't care. Yeah, do that. Release these guys. And then they should be... We'll have to see if the territory is still good. We've had like 4 die maybe, so this is pushing the territory higher than it's ever been. Still works. More Troodons is more dudes to run around in theory and keep the territory expanded. Very much in theory. Oh, now it changed. Yeah, I guess they had to merge with the other one. They're missing open space and forest, which is a rough one. Too defensive. Okay. That's it, right? 2 defensive there, 1 defensive Troodon, that's enough. We can try and, like, muster these guys further down here. Why don't we do this? Let's grab a meat feeder. Let's put the meat feeder down here. Then let's take this existing meat feeder and just delete it. I could have just moved it, but let's just delete that one. And try to coax them down to that meat feeder more often. Wow, it's already working. That's kind of fantastic. You know what? Maybe we can control their territory with meat feeders. Because they'll use meat feeders. They won't always go for a goat. Oh, they need more prey? Well, you idiots! The goat's right fucking there. That's being fixed in the next update, I think, isn't it? That the territory will decay less around desirable feeders. Oh, they're literally upset now. That's fucking ass. I hate when that happens. Can you piss off so I can fix these
I wouldn't
idiots?
trust this next objective to
Growing the collection. We'll do amenities.
Well,
I hate that also can never see this. Food. Food. Deactivate, activate. Okay. You dumbass fucking Troodons.
maybe Owen Grady. With lots.
They're missing the other feeder now, too.
But you should be able to handle this on your own.
Absolutely ridiculous. Completely preposterous.
What I like about building
Okay,
construction.
so what we do is we do a meat feeder. Put the meat feeder down here. Give them a reason to go over there more.
Planning and thought.
Try that.
And I've always loved seeing things become something.
Okay.
From
Well, now the
nothing.
territory's good at least.
I think that's what first attracted me to India.
Yeah, let's keep an eye on them. Hopefully this kind of irons that out pretty nicely. It really might. That really
Asked
might be the
some
ticket
folks
to do
around
it.
here to do things, and it can be hit or miss.
Okay, I like that there's a little bit of non-territory in the waterway. That's kind of funny. Myosaur, release fire. Okay. Aviary upgrades are completed too. Okay, you rest, you rest. So that's the aviary prereq done. We can't do the aviary viewing thing until later, but I'll probably won't even do an avian viewing gallery, if I'm being honest. We'll probably just do something else. Okay, these guys don't count as released yet. So let's let them get out here. Because we could do like a tour. Although the transport rating has never gone bad since we put in that one tour. It's still 100%. Like, there's part of the transport rating need is literally just having transport, even if it doesn't really actually get you anywhere in the park, which is very strange. It was never like that in the first game. The first game was very much like near the entrance and near the other areas of the park, explicitly. Okay, that research is available. Let's get you done. Also just the 4. I'm actually going to use this person to get them to rest. Let's just do these 2 and just refresh them right away. That'll be a minute, so let's cut. And the research continues to march on. Penta, next. Do the 12. Can I give you just a pip of logistics, maybe, my dude? You betcha. So he can do these last 2 by himself. Or, well, he might not be able to do Sino by himself, but he's going to be the guy who, you know, carries us through that research the most. Well, that's happening. Do we have anybody who's able to push for anything here? Ketz is flying C. Barb is also 2C? Wait, these are both locked through specifically this one. Weird. Am I willing to throw some points of genetics out here to, like, finish that? Maybe. We just need 2. I could do 2 on the welfare specialist. Oh no, you're an easy decision. Because he still has his 1 to finish up welfare later if we want to. Yeah, definitely do him. Get this prerequisite done too. 5, 3, and 1. Boom. Okay, great. And then yeah, these are done. Then we can get Sino and like end the episode after we'll send out our like first dick team as our formal endpoint or something for this episode, I guess. 24 genetics for our randomly rolled Sinoceratops. We are currently looking at 12, and he is capped. Then a 5 and 3s. Okay, so that's 17. What did I say this was? 22 or 24? 24. So 12, 17. It is 4 though, right? Hold on. Yeah, 4 scientists. So then we're just, wait, 1 point off? Yeah, so the thing is it shows 25 out of 24 because it's the limit that's wrong. For some reason, when the limit is not 3, you don't get the proper preview for your actual skill. 17, 20, 23. So 1 point. Expeditions or welfare specialist. The welfare specialist has points that we could valuably put into welfare. You, on the other hand, Hannah, are primary logistics as an expedition person, and you have a miserable cap of 4, so there you go. And I don't think there's any point in pushing her any further. So let's just do that. All right. 12, 4, 3, 5. $5 million. Dropping us below 10 mil for the first time in a while. I have queued up our aviary to get
Details of this latest objective.
Plus
It's
this.
perfect for you.
Roommate. Have a dinosaur share an enclosure with a light species. I'm curious how that works with already established enclosures. It's probably add a species. We could just do popular and not worry about it. Or we could do 2 specification and try a special genome. Because that allows us to actually customize the genome, and that's the only way we allow that. It's going to be quite a while till we can actually do popular. Let's see what this gets us. Deinonychus small appetite modification. Okay. We can do a new clutch of Deinonychus. That's fine. So, basically, I guess the way we handle this is we take the existing genome as a base, which has never actually been updated. CA, then ACA, and then AG, CG, A. And then I guess we're allowed to pull out and push it into small appetite. So we can repeal basically any 4 points here we want. So I think I would repeal the defensive and 1 quenched and go 75% small appetite. I think that's how we rule that. Now we can't hatch these yet. How long till this research is done? 8 fucking minutes? Jesus. That's a lot. What's your lifespan, guys? Long lived. Lifespan. 101, 72, 78, 72, 72, 101. The existing alpha, just long lived. Yeah. Okay. 2 long lived and 1 not. So in theory, I mean, we could interpret the 2 specification to be specifically 1 hatch instead of a whole clutch. I think that's probably better. Yeah, let's do it that way. The rule for specification contracts is we get to customize 1 special dinosaur. Just with the bonus that it's given us there. That's how we'll play that. So we'll hatch 1 of these guys. Yeah, I guess we'll just sit here a little bit and hopefully finish up this Sino research. Like, peacefully, hopefully. I don't think I want to wait for the Deinonychus. We take this altruistic salary guy, we push 5 points into genetics to get him up to a 5. Like, there's no point in giving him logistics points anyway, so I think we just do that. And then we just go ahead and get this started. so we can get our one hatched. And finish that contract up ASAP. We're only going to hatch one of these as the rule. It's not going to be like a hatch them all and then sell them off. We won't penalize ourselves in that way. We'll just pick one of small appetite to finish the contract. Okay, and that was pretty quick. I was going to go look at the aviary and talk a little bit about that. Okay, we got tons here. Sickly, nocturnal fit, small appetite, small app, no traits. We'll take the one with the most stuff, I guess. Why not? 4 welfare is easily you. Knock that out. Thank you, friend. Okay, and we should finish that in 6 minutes too. So the lagoon, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this on the tour path here. I think we'll run the cars alongside, or the aviary. Sorry. We'll run the cars alongside the lagoon, over into here, dip around the lake a bit, and then just come out and kind of double back and cut back into the Trodonopato pen. I think that'll be pretty good. Also, what we did here with these meat feeders looks like it's working pretty good with these Troodon. What I'm going to do, I think, is just put down a third, like over here. Just to get them moving between all three. I think that's a good idea. And then hopefully that keeps this all in territory for the entire pack of Troodons. Because that would be really good. Because they've been always a little fussy this whole run. Okay. Well, here's our Deinonychus. That finishes up the contract. So, release via airlift, 1 Deinonychus. This is going to push this pen over the limit. So what we're going to do is get rid of the elderly one that's doesn't have enhanced lifespan. This guy. Dino2. Because he dies in 5 years maybe anyway. Capture team, please. Number 2. There. 2 minutes till that Sino research is done. I still want to get that one dig out today to complete that. And you go away.
Reflect on what we've been able to accomplish with the dinosaurs.
So they'll be
But for now,
temporarily
intently focused on the
low on
challenges
population here,
before us.
maybe.
Every
Well,
success
yeah,
matters.
unless this one can land in time, because there is some delay before this takes effect. Yeah, it's almost perfect. They barely even notice. And there's their new friend. Small appetite Deinonychus. Not an exciting mod, but it's not bad to replace the one that was going to expire soon anyway with a nice fresh Deinonychus to get us to the end of the park. So I'm happy with that. Alright, there's our Sino, I guess, too, so we didn't even have to stall out for the rest of that. Let's finish today by sending out our first dig team for Sinoceratops. So, you need a rest. Expedition map. Sinoceratops way over in China. That's why it's named Sinoceratops. Single dig site, I'm pretty sure, right? Let's take a look. Just this one. Ooh, $1 million? Yeah, cheaper expeditions for sure. That's a huge kickback. Yeah, absolutely. We'll send out the 16. Double what we need, but for the amount of money we save there, there's no questioning that. Nothing unlocked here? Nope. Wait, what do we have? Oh, yeah, we still have cross species we've never used. The barb has a pip of cross species, but the Ketz doesn't. I wonder if you had cross species. I wonder if a tolerant Ketz would be less likely to hunt. I don't know if that's true. Because tolerant, I make, like, in a spreadsheet sense, tolerant just affects the cohabitation ratings. But I wouldn't put it past Frontier to assign some extra hidden perks to some of these. Because we know there's already hidden perks in some of the amenity upgrades. On the other hand, I wouldn't expect them to do the extra work either of having the genes actually affect how the AI works. So I don't know. We're not going to bother. I mean, it doesn't go on the Ketz anyway. So we're not going to bother researching it. So it doesn't matter. Just a curiosity. Maybe something we can play with when we do the Malta DLC. Because we're not going to play with the randomizer and the Malta DLC. We'll play that straight. And only bring back the mods and the randomizer when we're doing sandbox builds again. So we need to do the last pterosaurs. 500k, 500k. The Ketz is, from what I remember, more of a problem than the barb. So let's get our single cats first and then finish up the build with Barbarodactyli. Dactylus. The Barbarodactyluses. And we can use those to push us to 5, probably. I think the cats took a really long time to hatch, actually, if I remember correctly, because I think the dig is expensive, and then like the synth cost is cheap and the time is long or something weird. Because like the research is cheap too. Same cost as this guy. 500k ain't shit in endgame. So it's a little surprising because the cats is like one of the biggest ticket creatures you can have in all of JWE in a park. I mean, of course, it's also like big needs and fairly antisocial and all because it hatches like 1 egg at a time. But oh yeah, and that new Deinonychus is gonna be the alpha because he's the young one, so we'll have higher ratings. All right, well let's end this one here. Until next time.